Back with a big breaking news update on the Poonch attack. We're being told that counter-terror operations are underway still. In fact, DGP Dilbagh Singh is leading the operations from the front, and the operations are taking place at the same spot where the terrorists are believed to be in hiding. Now, remember, this goes back to last week when an army truck was ambushed at the Jammu National Highway. This happened amid rain and low visibility, and the attackers, as per sources in the security forces, of course, have revealed how they were 5 to 7 in numbers. They ambushed the truck, killing 5 soldiers, seriously injuring another, and before blasting the fuel tank with an IED and fleeing from the spot with weapons of the martyred soldiers. And in the run-up to the investigations that have been on and the search operations that have been ongoing for the last few days, we're now being told counter-terror operations are once again underway. They've resumed at the very spot where the terrorists are believed to be in hiding, and DGP Dilbagh Singh himself leading the operation from the front is what we are learning. Now, remember, we've been tracking the investigations that have been ongoing the last few days, and we also told you how, as the security forces do continue with their cordon and search operations on a daily basis, in fact, an offshoot of Jaish-e-Mohammed also released certain pictures claiming them to be from the site of the ambush, and thereafter also, in that sense, claiming responsibility for the ambush that took place. Martyred 5 of our brave hearts. Very, very unfortunate what we've been tracking since the last so many days, and now counter-terror operations once again have resumed. Let's quickly shift our focus to more news that's coming in with regards to what the security forces have been able to unearth. Big breakthrough in the case, viewers. The police have arrested one of the people who's believed to be the man who provided logistic support to Pakistani terrorists responsible for the attack on the army vehicle. For the last 2 months, he had been arranging food and shelter for these terrorists. That's the latest bit of breaking news update coming in. Pradeep is joining us with more details on the same.
Logistics support to the terrorists responsible for the dastardly and cowardly attack on army vehicles on April 20th.
Okay, we seem to have lost that line with Pradeep. Pradeep, can you hear me?
One of them has been identified as Nisar. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Go ahead.
Are you getting my voice? Yes, a big breakthrough so far as Jammu and Kashmir police is concerned. They had been able to arrest 3 people. One of them has been identified as Nisar, other is Farid, and these 3 people, and the third one is Mushtaq. They were the one who had been providing logistic support to the terrorists responsible for dastardly and cowardly attack on army vehicle on April 20th near Tota Gali area in Poonch. And they were the one who were providing shelter. They were the one who were managing food for them. Not only that, what we have come to know from Director General of Police Dilbagh Singh, who had been monitoring this operation himself, leading from the front, he said that these weapons that were used for that attack were dropped with the help of the drone by the handler sitting across the border. So clear-cut Pakistani hand. So how Pakistan is completely rattled because of the forthcoming G20 summit, and that's one of the reasons they are once again trying to destabilize situation in this region. So these weapons were collected by people like Nisar, Farid and Mushtaq, and they provided it to terrorists, and finally those weapons were used against army personnel. Vehicle was ambushed in Tota Gali area. 5 of our soldiers were martyred. One of them was critically injured, who is still undergoing treatment. Let me show you. This is the forest belt where right now the massive counter-terror operation is going on. This is one of the most challenging operations. That's one of the reasons that even after 9 days, they are not able to reach towards the spot where the terrorists are believed to be hiding. What we have been told by the Director General of Police, that these terrorists are hiding inside natural cave, and there is a thick vegetation. So to avoid any kind of collateral damage, they are taking all sorts of precautionary measures. 3-pronged operation has been launched. Besides this, they're also keeping surveillance of that area. And right now, let me show you. These are the police vehicles. Army vehicles are also deployed at several points, and with the help of the drone, also they are keeping an eye on the movement of the terrorists. These terrorists are believed to be 3 to 5 in number, and all of them are Pakistani. Some local
once again, we see anti-terror operations take place, counter-terror operations take place, the operations being led by the DGP himself. Pradeep, thank you for joining us with all those details.